To tackle your party planning, the Apple Invites app can help you get organized with RSVPs and keep everybody up to date. It can even handle a shared music playlist and photo album that anyone can contribute to. Here's how it works. So to get started, download the free Apple Invites app from the App Store. All it requires is iOS 18.0 or later. Now, to create an event and send out invitations, you do need to be a paid iCloud Plus subscriber. If you pay for extra iCloud space at any tier, including the 99-cent 50GB plan, you already have it. Likewise, if you pay for the Apple One bundle at any level. Now, the people you invite don't need to be paid subscribers. They don't even need to have an Apple device or an Apple account at all. You can invite people by email, they can RSVP on the web, and get updates via their email inbox. However, invitees do have a nicer experience if they have the Apple Invites app as well. To create an event, you'll see a large Create Event button the first time you open the app if you don't have any other events to show, as will likely be the case the first time you launch it. You can also tap the plus at the top of the screen. Give the event a title and pick from 4 available fonts. Tap Date and Time to set when the event begins. Enable Include End Time to specify an end time as well. You can enable All Day to make it a day-long event with no specific start or end time, and you can enable both of those to make it a multi-day long event. Tap Location to type in an address or look something up on Apple Maps. You can also specify a custom location name like Lewis's house or Lakeside Picnic Tables to appear alongside the address. Tap Add a Description to add further information about the event, up to 1,000 characters. You can also give yourself a custom host name to appear on the invitation as well. Tap Add Background at the top of the screen to choose a cover image. Apple has 3 different styles of stock imagery you can use. Emoji are patterns made out of different emoji, similar to the lock screen style. Photographic are high-quality stock images in a variety of themes. Colors are geometric shapes in blue, green, orange, pink, purple, red, and yellow. On a device with Apple Intelligence enabled, you can tap Playground to generate an AI image using Image Playground. Or a much better idea is you can tap Camera to take a picture, or Photos to pick an image from your library. Tap Create Album to start a shared photo album. Anybody invited to the event will be able to contribute their pictures to it for everyone else to see. Enter in a name and tap Done. Tap Add Playlist to either select an existing playlist or create a new one. Anyone invited to the event will be able to listen to and contribute to the playlist, although this will require a separate Apple Music subscription. Tap Preview in the top right to see what it'll look like when you send out your invitation, and tap Next to begin sending them out. You have a bunch of options for how this works. First, you can create a public link. Tap Messages or Mail to send it out using one of those apps, or tap Share Link to bring up the system share sheet for a variety of other apps. You can also tap Copy Link that you can paste anywhere else. While anybody who opens these links can RSVP to the event, you can enable Approve Guests if you want to limit attendance to people you know. Or you can tap Choose a Guest for sending private links to specific people you know. Tap on a name to pick someone from your contacts, then tap Share Link. Or you can tap New Guest to type in a name for somebody outside your contacts. Tap the Event Settings button in the upper right for additional nitpicky settings. Additional Guests lets you offer your invitees a +1, +2, up to a +5. Approve Guests limits attendance to only the people who you personally approve. Remove Background Preview will hide the featured image until guests are verified for privacy reasons. Background Image Description lets you add alt text to the image for people who use screen readers. Pause Replies will temporarily prevent people from RSVPing if there's a problem you need to correct. And you can duplicate, cancel, or delete an event. When you receive an invitation, it'll open in the web browser if you don't have the app installed or you don't have an Apple account. A banner at the top of the screen will prompt you to download it if it's compatible. You can verify your email address to RSVP. Tap Going, Not Going, or Maybe to respond. If you are allowed a +1 or more, you can specify how many people will be joining you as well. Type something in Add Message if you want to say something to the host, like, I'll be bringing my strawberry jello pretzel salad, or I'll be a little late. You can see all the information, including the weather at the time of the event, the location in Apple Maps, along with the shared photo album and playlist. Tap Join Album or Add Music if you want to contribute. Tap the Add to Calendar button at the top to add the event to your personal calendar. The event will even have a URL attached to it that you can tap to open the event information at any time. Unfortunately, if any changes to the event are made by the host, like to the date and time or location, the calendar event does not automatically update. You have to tap the Add to Calendar button again to receive updated information. As the host, you can open the Invites app at any time to see who's RSVP'd, edit the information, invite more guests, or send out information. Tap on the guest list to see who's coming, how many +1s they're bringing, and see any messages they've written. Tap on their name to view their contact information, bless them with the ability to invite other guests, if the feature isn't already enabled for everyone, or remove them from the event. If you need to change event details, tap the More button in the upper right and tap Edit. You can make your changes, tap Done, and you'll see a panel asking you to confirm your changes. Tap Update Event, and it'll send an alert to everybody who's attending. Send a Note lets you send a message to all the guests, such as parking details or any additional information you want them to read. And you can tap Invite Guests to invite additional people with all the same options as before. And that's how to use the Apple Invites app. If you successfully plan a party using Apple Invites, leave a message in the comments and let me know how that went. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm Griffin Jones with Cult of Mac.